Welcome back. I'm Bliss.
I'm Jamie, and today we are watching
Attack on Titan.
Season 1, Episode 17.
I don't even know how to do that. 17. And this is MJ. This is my daughter. We're having a great time. She's here for emotional support.
If you happen to see a Titan that has a similar haircut to her.
We call that the MJ Titan.
We noticed it like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, it's perfect. I can't remember if that one has died yet.
No, you know what? I think it did.
I think it did. Because it was like, we were like, oh, that looks like my baby. That sounds like something that would happen to us.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
And if you want the full uncut episodes, we post those on our Patreon. It's been a minute since we filmed, so I feel like the first few minutes of exposition are going to be important because I can't remember. I just remember they had the successful Boulder mission.
Okay. Then they had that court case because I just edited that episode. So then they had that court case.
Okay, see, this is what I forgot.
Scouts took him.
Yes. And he spent time in the dungeon, and then he went to, and they're staying in the castle.
And the mad
doctor, the
scientist
experiments.
Was telling about the 2 Titans that she captured, and then somebody snuck in and killed them.
And
I don't know who. We said conspiracy, somebody from the
government.
Yeah. Very Hunger Games.
Very.
Feeling. So,
very.
Capitol, we think Capitol people came in and killed them. They have to complete a successful mission or Aaron dies.
That's right. Wow, that is such a helpful recap.
What else?
It's all coming back to me. And so Mikasa, everybody's there now, right?
They just got
all
there.
of our buddies, our main homies.
Yes.
Okay.
They went through, remember he was standing there and he's like, okay, you have to decide if you want to be a scout or not. And then all the people were like,
all the ones we like.
And left.
That's right.
And then just a couple of them were there. And then they all met up with Eren and them at the castle. And then Mikasa, they're leaving for the mission, and Mikasa's trying to stay with Eren, and he's like, go be with your squad. I'm doing my own thing.
That's right.
And she just wants to be around him all the time.
And then what's the name of the the ranger that we like?
Levi.
Okay.
Which we have officially decided we're not shipping with Mikasa.
Because Mikasa is underage.
Yes. Which we didn't know, and we apologize. Because for some reason...
I don't apologize.
My brain didn't connect. This man's probably much, much older than her.
To be fair,
they didn't draw him any wrinkles. Okay?
No, he looks fresh as a dewdrop.
I thought 19.
I also didn't think through her being 17, but that tracks.
Yeah.
She's too cool to be 17.
They're not giving us enough timelines of how
that is
old
true.
People are.
I can't get over the different song.
I know.
I want the original back.
But
dun, 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 dun,
yeah.
Female Titan. Uh-oh. But how do they know it's a female?
I think I've never thought about there not being any females.
Ewy. Forehead boy. He's a big boy.
Levi, no expression.
Literally.
They'll only have our backs till we're clear of the city ruins. Everything beyond that will be uninterrupted Titan territory.
Be straight with me. You think my friends have a shot at taking down the Titan?
Really? I should certainly hope so. Otherwise, what the hell have they been training for? Now listen.
Fair. So true.
Nod your offside and choke back those fears and...
Tidbit, we're not going to make anything of this?
Yeah, did he bite his tongue off?
There they go.
You know, I never considered it a bad idea to be chatty on a horse.
Such a good point. I would be so chatty on a horse.
The idea is to extend our spotting and signal range as far as possible.
That's so much bigger than I thought.
Yeah. And they're so much more spread out than it seemed on their little plan. Come on, Armin.
Oh, what's wrong? Something's wrong.
You can bet the lucky bastards riding in the front row spotting squads will see a lot of Titans. The second one comes into view, lock and load. Alert your nearest comrades with a red smoke signal. Once the commander feels he has a decent read on the Titan's position, he'll be firing off a green smoke signal. At the sight of one, the platoon is to reroute accordingly.
Nice.
The name of the game then is evasion.
I love that.
Love
Find
this.
the places for the enemy to lie in ambush.
Ah!
Oh,
Ewy,
no,
ewy,
no, no, no,
ewy.
no, 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 no. Oh, no.
Ugh. I'm not gonna lie, they don't make most of the females look very competent.
Yeah, besides Mikasa,
Yeah.
they really... And that blonde girl.
Right.
What in the world?
Yucky. Ew, this sideways is not good.
That is crazy.
Oof.
Ran into a tree.
Nice.
All right, it's out. Return to your position.
Somebody said something in the comment that was super helpful. That the military police aren't actually military. They're more like just police.
Oh.
So they don't kill,
That is helpful.
they don't train to kill and fight. Their
Got
job is
it.
more like to enforce laws.
Like human
yes,
government.
that's military police.
That is actually very helpful.
The-
The word military makes it sound like they're fighting.
They're not.
Okay.
And then the scouts are more like adventurers.
Right.
And then the garrison is more like the actual military.
Got it. Okay. And this is an interesting sequence for scouts. Like, so much strategy. They're not even trying to engage if they don't have to.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep in mind, too, this whole approach assumes we'll be dealing largely with normals, Titans whose behavior is
Oh,
predictable.
Ooh.
Black smoke?
Abnormal.
Titan ignoring the outliers and making a beeline for the center. That can only mean...
Ooh.
Literally, that is my baby out of the bath.
I'm afraid we'll have no choice but to engage.
What's he going for?
My guy.
Ah! Ah! Nice. Oh, great.
Not again.
And
What
was
the
that
hell
her
are right-wing
baby?
spotters doing back there? I hate these
Oh,
things.
look at those hips.
One more for the road then.
That's how we know.
Damn it. Someone mind telling me what we did to deserve 2 in a row?
Oh, good. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yikes. Is that armored or is that just like, do they have to utilize like muscle and bone in order for it to not just be naked women flesh? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, is that, they just have to have her have
I
muscle?
don't know. That looks like the armor, though, does it not?
But the armored had a face like a literal helmet.
But we haven't really seen her face
True.
yet.
That's true.
And maybe he was a new one and he just hasn't grown hair.
Oh. That looks more like body anatomy than the armored one looked like like it looked like Iron Man's suit.
Or was it colossal? No, because then it would be even bigger, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. The colossal was way bigger
Oh
than.
my god,
the
if there's
14.
a third type,
What do we know by now? We know nothing.
we know nothing. We know absolutely nothing.
Distinctly female, though. I can
Ooh, its
say
face
that.
does have...
Wow.
Poor Armin.
I know.
Yeah,
How
that's...
far out are they?
It just happened. This thing's showing intelligence. Like the Colossal. Like Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
It's a human being wrapped in a Titan body. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm dead. I'm so dead.
How terrifying that you're being tracked down by like a Titan that has the same haircut as you.
It's like looking in a mirror. She doesn't want him. No, she jumped over him.
I just had a crazy thought.
What?
Armin's parents disappeared behind the wall. That Titan has the same haircut and eye color as Armin.
Jamie, I could see it.
Did his parents not disappear behind the wall?
Yeah.
He was raised by his grandpa.
Yeah. I could see
I know
it.
it was a joke, like, oh, it has the same haircut. No, it has the same hair and eyes.
Mm-hmm. And we know that there's a person in there. Well, we know there's a person in there. Interesting theory. Who knows? It could be anything.
It could be anything.
It's not so serious, you know?
No.
It's just throwing theories out there. It's his big mom mommy. Imagine your big naked mommy running at you.
Oh, that's
a complex.
Fear unlocked.
Seriously.
Man-powered radar.
Yeah, with their flares.
Beautiful.
Nice. It is a smart system.
That is.
Somebody
Uh-oh.
tell the others. The right-wing spotters. Let the female Titan on a horde with her. I said one left.
Oh. Hi, Armin.
Jamie, you might be right.
The way I'd pass out from fear.
Are you kidding me?
Why would it need to check my face?
The hell are you doing? This is full-blown Titan country. You can't be without a horse.
He's
Climb
like,
on.
didn't mean to.
My bad.
We need to fire up a signal to warn the others. Come on, work, you piece of garbage.
Looks like Sean's got you covered.
I don't know how it happened, but it was bad. Sons of bitches were lightning fast. The spotters didn't have time to react.
Yeah.
Whoever's left is trying to hold them off. But talk about a setback, right? If we don't watch ourselves, we're all gonna get wiped out.
Wait, she came from that direction. Could she have led the Titans here like a commander?
Who, her?
No, she isn't. I still don't know how it's possible, but
Why
she's
is
another human who's taken Titan form, who has the same power as Eren.
Please say you're not serious.
Titans eat people, but they're not murderers. Sure, they kill us in the process, but that's not their intent. They just feed on instinct, like any creature. She struck them down in cold blood, swatted them like flies. She didn't eat them, she killed them and moved on.
Yeah.
That's out of character, even for an abnormal. I think she brought them here, just like the Colossal and the Armored when they struck. She's not simply satisfying bloodlust, she has it in for us. I think she's actually after someone in particular.
Uh-huh.
At which point the question becomes who and why. Hey, wait a second, could it be Eren?
He's with Levi's squad. They're spearheading the right wing.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong there, big guy. My copy of the plan had them in the left wing.
Because my copy of the plan had them at the front of the right wing too, which now that I think about it, doesn't make sense. Putting them at the vanguard like that wouldn't be smart strategically.
Where exactly are they supposed to be?
Which I assume, at least, would be rear of the center rank.
Now's
Why
not
would
the time
they
be
lie to
chasing our own tails
everybody?
about this. We gotta get word out how dangerous this one is. Smoke signals aren't gonna cut it. Gotta try and distract her so the platoon has a chance to retreat. If we're careful, from this distance, we should be able to manage it.
From her perspective, we're little more than insects. One swipe of that arm and we're all flattened.
Is that a fact? What a terrifying thought.
What have you done with the real Sean? No offense, man, but the one I knew could only be counted on to look out for himself.
Believe me, friends. I'm still all about number one. I just don't want to end up a pile of bones and no one knows we're mine.
Nice.
Pull your hood all the way over so it covers you. She won't try to kill you if she can't see your face.
As far as she knows, any one of us can be Aaron underneath this getup. That's actually
She's totally going for Eren, yeah?
Hey,
That has to be it.
Get lucky and she'll be nearsighted to boot.
This is weird.
What would she want with him? Let's say it is a person.
She's slowed a bit since she first came at us.
Or she can only hold it for so long.
Yeah.
Keep her on our trail for as long as possible. Give the rest of the platoon plenty of time. Slicing her Achilles tendon should do the trick, I think.
She's aware of her soft spots, so she'll defend it. When the time comes, maybe they can take her down.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't love this.
The fact that she's smart
Oh.
is it's like making my skin crawl.
Oh, the poor horse.
Dang.
Whoa.
Dang, dang, dang.
I'm telling you, we're gonna lose Armin.
No, we're not. There's no way.
Ooh, the red spots.
She's protecting her weak spot.
Yeah, that's a person.
There's nothing I can do. She's gonna get
Man.
her fire.
Of course course, right after he has that speech.
John, let that suicidal maniac die at night! Why didn't she stop? She did it! She's the one who killed him! I told him the right wing was suicide, but he went along anyway! What the hell's going on? She crushed my best friend! I saw it with my own eyes! His entrails were stuck to the bottom of her foot!
Huh? So they're connected. Oh. Is that what she wanted? She was just waiting. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Well, not cute.
Oh, God.
That's a big loss.
What? This man.
Oh! What
Did you
was
see
that?
the smoke?
Yes.
Beautiful bastard! I say we follow suit and get out of here. She
What
doesn't
was
have
that?
anything for people like you say. I'm guessing she's not gonna follow us.
Yep.
Looks like she's in retreat. Poor thing's running home with her tail between her legs.
No.
What? She's headed for the center lake.
Yeah.
She's going for Aaron.
So they talked about where they think Aaron is, and then she changed course and started going where they decide Aaron is.
Yeah.
I think she and Armin I think she's like telepathic, because when Armin kind of had like a spasm moment, she kind of froze, and then maybe that was just so that the guy would come closer and she could pop his head open, but there was like a moment, and then like what he knew, now she knows, and she changed course. Is that like her abnormal thing? Is like a...
I don't know.
It's also strange that they all had different copies of the plan. Is that a strategy thing, that they would give the different members of the squad like different copies of the plan so that it isn't super clear like exactly where he is?
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Is like they're trying to keep Aaron hidden.
Right.
Just in case somebody is like...
Sabotaging.
Yeah, like what if they're worried about whoever went and killed the other Titans at night might come after Aaron. So they're like, alright, we're just going to keep him a secret where he might be. That would be my thought. Is they don't know who killed the other Titans. There are a lot of people who don't
There's
like
some
Aaron.
snakes in the grass.
Shown at that court, there's so many people who are against him that maybe we just need to keep it hush-hush in case people decide to not, like, send off smoke signals that might help
Sabotage.
him. Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's my first thought.
It's definitely adding layers to, like, even the good guy side has dimensions of motive. Yeah. She is freaking me out.
I know. She's like throwing a wrench in every thought I've ever had about a Titan. But, I was thinking, what if the older Aaron gets, the more he would look like her? Like, what if it's an age thing? Like, because he's 15, he's a smaller Titan that looks like that. Yeah. And then when he's like 30 or whatever, he would look more like her.
Right. Just the gender thing throws it off.
Or, like, if it's more of you have to have more and more of whatever concoction his dad created. Yeah. I mean, we're making a lot of assumptions here.
I know.
But if his dad created something, and the more you have it, the more you grow, the bigger you get, the more...
When Aaron was in Titan form, he was one of the bigger ones. He was like a 15 meter. Because he was taking on the bigger ones.
I don't think he was as big as her.
Really? Can y'all stand back to back?
I need you to get by some buildings.
We need her to have a name. Princess Peach.
Here's where I'm at with my theory. I'm wondering if Armin talked about when he was in one of those flashbacks, when he was showing the book to Aaron, of like, oh, my parents are going beyond the wall. And then... my thought is, his parents were probably friends with...
100%.
So what if, like, Dad experimented on Armin's parents?
100%.
And they were like, okay, we're going to go beyond the wall and figure this out.
And they just didn't come back.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering...
like, what if they can't turn back? What if they're stuck?
Right. She definitely, whoever is in there, if there's a human in there, which I feel like it's safe to assume, but, you never know. If
there's no way that Aaron's the only one.
They're very experienced with being in the suit. Like, it was very hard for Aaron to even be aware that he was in there. much less like decide kind of how he wanted to move the body once he kind of like woke up and realized like, okay, I got to get the boulder, whatever. It was like very simple, you know, like a baby deer learning to walk. And then, I mean, versus the fight scenes, but that's like his rage. So it's somebody that has the ability to, you know, he's saying like she's moving like an athlete. So this person has the ability to literally like navigate, fight, move, turn on a dime. So she like went to crush him and he cut her hand open and escaped.
No, that sequence doesn't make sense to me, and I kind of want to go back and watch it because she popped.
We saw blood.
We saw blood, and either he cut her hand open and that was the blood, which doesn't make fully sense. It could be.
But it was steaming
but the
after.
Steam.
But if he had cut her hand open and that was the blood and her hand was steaming, it would make sense that he ran out of a cloud of steam. Maybe he wasn't steaming, but he ran out of a cloud of steam.
He looked like he was steaming.
I know. But remember, this is drawn. Also, this is crazy, but I'm just throwing it out there. She's holding him, right? Mm-hmm. She could have just popped him like this. She put her thumb over his head, which initially I was like to crush his head. But if she needs to like read what they're thinking or talking about,
she has to touch him.
Maybe. That's her theory.
MJ has that.
She knows. She already knows. She's like, you idiots. It's fun that something's in here shaking it up, though.
I do love that. I do love that there's finally like more than just put a rock in a hole.
What if the Titans are the good guys? And she's going to go get Armin to save his life and to train him.
Well, then she would have just taken Armin right now.
And by Armin, I absolutely meant Aaron.
Okay.
I know, I'm stupid.
Well, that's
she's going to go find Aaron to be
like,
hey, you have this ability. Let's like train you how to use it. We're all going after the Capitol. That's why we keep pressing into the walls.
Well, that's what I don't understand is how are the humans that bad? Because
the Capitol is that bad.
Well, okay, here's my line of thinking is if they're just slaughtering all humans just to get to the Capitol, that doesn't make sense because you're wiping out humanity.
Okay, so then not all of the Titans are of the intelligent... Right. They are just animals. But the ones that are able to be controlled by humans, they're like, okay, so let's go put an end to this.
So just killing... Well, I mean, she's killing all those scouts and everything, like leading
I mean, they're trying to kill her.
Commander.
Yeah, very interesting. I want to see more of her. I'd love for
this to all spin and humans be the worst, so now we're for the Titans.
I could see it. That would be very classic storytelling. Like, oh, the aliens, all along, the aliens were never going to harm us.
I just have so many theories rolling through my brain. She looked too much like Armin.
She looked so much like Armin. And yeah, she checked his face and saw that it wasn't who she wanted. But then she also, like, knocked him off his horse again and didn't kill him.
When she clearly
and, like,
has
yeah. They could be completely disconnected, but I feel like it could go either way.
I don't know. That was crazy.
That's crazy. I'm ready for the next.
Yeah.
I want to see more of Princess Peach.
Same. Oh my god.
She's blonde. She's Peach. She's totally... until otherwise informed, her name is Peach.
Yep. Good lord. All right.
We'll see you in the next one.